You may not have heard about Israel's Biblical Heartland or even Judea and Samaria, but have you heard of the West Bank? How about the occupied territories? Yeah, I thought so. The media is obsessed with the piece of real estate I'm standing on right now, but the crazy thing is that nobody knows a single thing about this place. Countless American presidents have tried to cut a deal over this land, and there's supposed to be constant wars and fighting going on here. The reality on the ground, however, is much, much different.
Today's mission is to get a real good up-close look at the real estate that the world is completely obsessed with. We're going to drive to a spot that's going to absolutely, completely blow your mind. After that, we're going to go to a factory that absolutely shattered the stereotypes of the population dynamic here in the West Bank. This is going to be crazy.
Views. Oh, this is incredible.
So a lot of what we want to do in this series is introduce you to what Judea and Samaria, which is the area that the world wants to make into a Palestinian state, actually looks like. And the biggest part of that is showing you what the borders of that would be. So we're currently sitting at the Peduel Lookout. It's also known as Israel's Lookout because it's one of the most beautiful overlooks in all of Israel. So behind the camera, what you're going to see is Israel's coastline, which is where at least 70% of Israel's population lives. We're talking Tel Aviv, we're talking to the south, Ashdod, Ashkelon, you're talking Netanya, a little further to the north, Haifa. So we're overlooking all of this right now. Where I'm sitting right now, we are 17 miles to the Mediterranean Sea. On the other side of Tel Aviv is right out here, we're talking 17 miles. But I'm not on the border of what they call the Green Line. It's another 3.2 miles to the Green Line. So if we go all the way to where the borders of this Palestinian state would actually be, Israel's width right here would be 14 miles. Now, it gets even worse because just to my southwest, I'm looking at the Ben Gurion Airport in Tel Aviv. How far is it to there? 8.77 miles from here. How hard do you think it would be for Hamas, for Fatah, for Hezbollah to shoot rockets into the Ben Gurion Airport, much less at airplanes that are flying directly overhead where I'm sitting right now? So again, we're just trying to give you a picture to show you what a potentially horrendous Palestinian enemy state would look like and what those borders would look like. 70% of Israel's population right here below me, and Israel's border would be 14 miles wide, and we're talking 5-6 miles to the airport. Absolutely suicide for Israel.
Right now, we're inside what they call the West Bank, which would, in the goal of the world to set up a Palestinian state, this would be on the Palestinian side of the state. The border runs right in front of us, just a few miles out from us here. And then on the other side would be the state of Israel. So from this perspective, the view that we have from here, if we go ahead and just copy paste Gaza here, because that would be what would be if there was a Palestinian state established here, then what do we have? Well, for sure, we have rockets, we have all kind of setups here for launching into Israel. This would be one of the prime locations that a hostile terrorist organization, any one of the 20 plus terrorist organizations operating here in Judea and Samaria, they would come to this point to launch attacks against Israel. This is a problem if the bad guys said here. We're gonna throw a drone up and we're gonna take a look at how close. This is just a simple drone. Anybody could buy this drone on Amazon. Just a simple look that any terror organization, if they were given this spot, what they would see.
Well, I guess the thing is, if you imagine you have Palestinians with these, and we've seen what they've done in Gaza with improvised explosions attached to drones and attached to kites and stuff, and you just have hundreds of people potentially access these types of things and just fly them straight over the border into these cities, dropping these explosions or homemade bombs, whatever they may be.
This camera, where we buy this, just simple. It's just like a regular grade camera, whatever. And we're gonna see how good we can zoom in. We're viewing the Ben Gurion Airport now. So that's airport tarmac right here.
You're right there.
There's an airplane coming in. He's super low, coming down right there. You see him?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can.
I got it.
You got him? Yep. He's blowing right down on the tarmac right there. You see him? There he is. I could literally see him landing on the tarmac right now. This is what the world is pushing Israel to do, to establish a Palestinian state. And this is why we brought you here today. We're bringing you here to show you, hey, we can't have a Palestinian terrorist state operating on this high ground. Impossible. Israel must have this land to protect its citizens inside the Tel Aviv and all this whole coastline of the Mediterranean, where its vast population lives. Now, from here, we're going to take another level. We're going to go and understand another reason why Israel must declare sovereignty over Judea and Samaria. If you guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's roll.
We'll be back with the rest of today's episode in just a second. Do you want to get involved in supporting Israeli sovereignty in Judea and Samaria? Blessed by Israel provides a way to have the amazing products from small family-owned businesses in the Biblical Heartland delivered right to your doorstep. While you enjoy the wonderful goodness of the land, you can know that your purchases are contributing to a strong Israel. Your purchases of olive oil, honey, ceramics, cosmetics, jewelry, and a whole lot more than that are an investment in the pioneering families of Judea and Samaria who are rebuilding their homeland. Head over to blessedbyisrael.com to purchase beautiful boutique products and make your impact today. Use the promo code INVEST for $5 off your first order at blessedbyisrael.com or click the link in the description below. Now, back to the episode. So we're just outside of the Lipsky factory in the Barkhan Industrial Park, which is a plastics manufacturing factory here, employing about 140 people, I believe. Barkhan Industrial Park is one of 16 industrial zones in Judea and Samaria. In this particular zone in Barkhan, they employ 5,000 Palestinian Arabs and at least 3,000 Israeli Jews. Everyone here is working under Israeli law, which means they receive same salaries, same benefits, healthcare, vacation, same opportunities at promotion. Everyone here works together. They're treated equally. So we're going to go ahead and meet Yehuda Cohen, who is the CEO of the Lipsky factory, and hopefully meet some of the workers, both Jew and Arab.
This is a toilet seats. The robot takes the product and clean it automatically on CNC.
Oh, wow.
This company produces a plastic product, bathroom accessories, installation. I have here 120 people working with me.
Only Jews?
No, 80 of them Palestinian, 40 of them Israelis.
We have 37 different injection machines, a through extruder for a sewage pipe. This is coming under the floor.
Yeah.
We, as I said, we are one of the market Israeli leaders.
Where's the worker from?
The worker came from the villages around us.
Okay.
Salfit, Hares, Kifel Hares.
These Arab workers from one of the local Arab villages.
Yeah, I bring them by bus.
All of us working under the Israeli law. If it's a Palestinian or if it's Israeli, it's under the Israeli law. It's meaning that the basic are the same for everybody. The social condition, including pension, it's the same for everybody.
Wow.
As you can see in this room, a lot of pictures,
Oh, wow.
a lot of
Yeah. All the vacations together.
all the vacation. And I think Lipsky, my first goal is to make money, as I said before. But the second goal is to bring happiness to the people who are working with me. And look at that. This is the most normal area in all the Middle East. Listen to me. People feel here better than they feel in their home.
Some of the Palestinians want what we have in Israel. Democracy, human right. Nobody can stop me to say what I want in the street. They want the same. And some of them want independent Palestinian state for themselves. But majority of them understand that they cannot manage this independent Palestinian state. They know that here the Palestinians living better than most of the Arab countries around us.
מה הוא עושה פה? מה, הוא מנהל של המחסן? מה הוא עושה פה? מהבוקר הוא פה.
אני סדרן.
לא יודע מה אני עושה פה. Abed is a warehouse manager.
Oh, wow.
He's a Palestinian from Matil.
Okay.
And Maisara is a Israeli, is Arab Israeli.
Yeah.
He have a trucks company, and he working with us. And he's a Muslim. He like to say that.
You think there'll be peace soon amongst all the Arab
אתה מאמין שיהיה שלום בקרוב?
זה אני לא חושב.
You don't think so?
מה שאתה לא יודע, תגיד לו שייצגתי את ישראל ב-2004. גרופן הייתי במלדובו.
But I finish him in a second.
Easy. Shukran.
I feel proud every morning that I came here. I see my people, I bless them, they bless me. We spoke about life, we spoke about family, we spoke, of course, about business. I feel like I came to the family.
The episode you just watched was filmed in the summer of 2023, and obviously before the horrific atrocities that took place on October 7th. While there are some Jews and Arabs working together in Israel today, overall, Israelis are just very afraid, and rightly so, because after all, it was an Arab from Gaza who worked inside an Israeli kibbutz for 10 years. He knew everybody by name in the community, and ultimately, he drew the map for Hamas to commit their attacks on October 7th. We all hope and pray and look forward to the day that there will be true peace in the land of Israel. Until that day comes, however, imagine this.
What if Israel declared sovereignty over all of Jerusalem, Judea, and Samaria, expelled every terrorist, and kicked out anyone who supported or taught violence against Israel and the Jewish people, and then for the rest of them, began a journey to become productive residents of Israel? Guys, sovereignty here in Jerusalem, Judea, and Samaria not only benefits Israel and the Jewish people, it benefits the Arabs here, and even more than that, it would benefit the entire world.
Guys, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to keep an eye out for episodes 2, 3, and 4, all a part of this incredible series. You're gonna wanna subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let us know in the comments below what you thought about today's topic. And if you wanna support the work of the Israel Guys, you can go to our website, theisraelguys.com, make a tax-deductible donation, help us keep this message and more content like this coming to the world. Stay tuned.